Welcome back to the Sideline Scoop. These are your hosts, Luca,
Adrien,
and the Sideline Scoop is where we discuss what's happening with Frederick Gunn sports. And today, we're going to be interviewing the field hockey captains. So we're going to bring them in here in a couple minutes, and Adrien, just give a little rundown for me.
So today we're just talking to the captains, just having kind of conversations as an interview, and then we just talk about the team, how the season's going. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, they got some talent. I see playoffs in their future. I think it's gonna be a great interview. So we'll see then. All right, so we're here with the field hockey captains. So if you guys could just introduce yourselves and just a little bit about you and your position.
Yeah, so my name is Megan. I'm from Endicott, New York. I'm a 3-year senior and I play center back.
And my name's Poppy. I'm a 4-year senior from Rhode Island, and I'm a high forward.
All right, so how is the season going so far? I think you guys have a good record.
Yeah, I think we're somewhere like 10, 4, and 1 right now, so definitely very good. We just learned today that we're the 3rd seed right now, so definitely a chance to make playoffs, which is great.
Yeah, and I think in October we've outscored opponents like 36-5 or something like that, which is pretty good. We're on a good win streak right now, not to jinx anything, but we had a game today, we won. It's going very well.
It's a lot different from our last interview.
What's maybe like your toughest game so far?
Yeah, so I think our toughest game this year has been our GFA game. We beat them 1-0, and that was a team we lost to last year in the semifinals for playoffs. So definitely a really big win for all the people who played last year.
Yeah, it was definitely a fight, but we pulled through and it was great. It was an awesome win.
Team win.
So the transition from last year to this year, now that you're a captain, do you feel you have like a hard responsibility, or is it just the same? Like, how is it being a captain of a sport?
Honestly, I think it's nothing new to us, just because we've always been kind of leaders on the team, even though we weren't captains last year or anything. But we've always been kind of like leaders, and people look up to us, and it's easy to kind of just connect with the team because they all respect us. But
yeah, I think our team is very open and like teachable and everything like that, and we all work very well together. So I think it's easy, honestly, but we do have responsibilities, and yeah.
All right, so going back on like your toughest game, I was like a ball boy for like, I forgot the name of it. It was home. I think you lost like in the last second.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
I forgot the name of the school.
Was it like the first game?
Kind of, yeah.
It might have been NMH.
Oh, it wasn't
NMH. We lost them 5-4. That was the first game of the season, yeah.
So that was probably, I didn't know much of field hockey, but it looked like you guys were good. So,
yeah, it was definitely a big win, or not a win because we didn't win, but last year and the years prior we lost 6-0 to them. Yeah. So starting the season playing them, only losing by a goal was definitely showed our coaches that we really wanted this year and kind of pushed us along.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough game, especially like with the heat and with like a good amount of new players because we graduated a lot of seniors last year. But it was. I thought we played well.
Yeah,
and it was just a tough,
very good start. Yeah.
So playoffs start soon, right?
Yeah.
You guys are definitely in the playoffs?
Knock on wood, I don't want to jinx anything. I mean, right now we are definitely.
So what are your goals for like the remainder of the season? Like, are you trying to win it all, or what's your goal? Like,
yeah, I think a lot of the seniors and a lot of the juniors want to kind of win. I mean, last year we lost the semifinals. The year before we lost in the quarterfinals. So I think it's just that we make it to the finals this year and kind of win big. I think we do have the talent to do this year, and everyone really wants it.
Yeah, and for me, like, I've been on the team 4 years, and we've made it to playoffs every year, but we've lost in playoffs every year as well. So I think winning like the whole thing would be amazing, especially for my senior year and for like a lot of the other girls on the team.
Do you guys see a difference in this year from last year? Like, you feel like you're a lot better, or you said you graduated a lot of seniors, so you guys were pretty good last year as well?
Yeah, we were really good last year, and I think it's kind of a new dynamic, but I think everyone's willing to learn and everyone's working hard, and I think honestly we are about the same or if not better this year, so I think we do have a great chance at kind of winning all, like I said, and taking what we have.
Yeah, everyone's like super flexible on the team. Like, everyone's willing to go to new positions.
All team players?
Try different things. There's a few people who like stay in the same position, like myself,
Got it.
and you switch a little bit
Yeah.
sometimes, but yeah, it's been good.
So I don't know. Did you guys play Canterbury yet, or?
We played them in a scrimmage, like our
Okay.
first game of the season, but our real game is next Saturday. So.
So what is your like
Canterbury Day.
expectation? Yeah, what is your expectation?
Honestly, we want to crush them. I mean,
Yeah.
I think last year we won, and was it last year we won in overtime or the year before or something? But we always beat them by a goal or so. But it's always very exciting. And then we played them first round of playoffs last year. and beat them 1-0 here. So it was great to have all the fans and some support for the
Yeah.
program.
Definitely a core memory for me is my sophomore year, like we were talking about. We played them in overtime on Canterbury Day, and like our game was deciding like who won Canterbury Day. And then I scored the overtime goal, which was fun. And then everyone stormed the field, and it was just like a great experience.
Would you say that's like your favorite moment from field hockey?
Yeah, that's definitely mine.
Yeah. I mean, that seems
There's a bunch of great moments.
Yeah.
And I would say play for the Cures also. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Megan
yeah.
organized that this year.
Yeah, I organized it this year, but it's always a great event. So
Yeah.
not always just on me. The whole team helps.
So this is like a little off topic, not really, but who's like an inspiration you guys have? Like what drives you or who drives you?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Like you could be a
field hockey,
parent,
it could be-
professional athlete, anything.
Well, field hockey wise, B. Flynn from last year, she was our captain last year, like head prefect, everything. So she kind of drove me, and field hockey wise, captain wise, and then just in general, I think my older brother kind of pushes me a lot. He's 24. He kind of has done everything, played all the sports, so he kind of pushes me a lot in life. But yeah.
I would say for me, Miss LeBlanc, our coach, has always been like a very good support system for me, like on the field and off the field. And she always pushes me, and she knows like I can always be challenged and everything like that. So that, and then also my parents.
Yeah.
Obviously, they are big supporters. They come to like a lot of my games. They just help me with that.
All right, I think that about wraps it up. You guys, do you have any finishing questions? Or?
We good?
Yeah, I think it was a good interview, and we'll catch you next time. So we just wrapped up the interview with the field hockey captains, Poppy and Megan, and you know they taught us a lot about how their team is, how they are as athletes, and just people in general. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was one of my favorites so far, and I just think they have a bright future. As you heard from them, they have a very good record. The playoffs are in their future, and I think they could definitely win it all. Adrien, how'd you like the interview?
I mean, so far in the fall, I feel like they're one of like the best teams on campus.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, the record is good, and yeah, I mean, I went to a game, like I said in the interview, and like I didn't know much about field hockey, but they definitely seemed good. Again, they lost by 1 point at the last minute to that team they played, but like I had a feeling they were gonna be a good team, and yeah, and so far they're 10-4, and hopefully they can beat Canterbury next week's Canterbury Cup, and then win the chip. I mean, that would be really good for school. Just school spirit
For
will
sure.
be up, I think, for the rest of the year if they do that. So I'm really excited to see what they do.
So thank you guys for watching this interview. We'll be back next week. Gonna try to get the football team on here, but appreciate the love and support. Peace.